Hey there, Scorpio. Welcome to your reading for the week of December 4th. This week, we're just going to jump right in here. You have this card that says, "Don't fear a blank canvas. Use it to turn your life into a masterpiece. The healing must be completed before your life can transform." So if you're going through healing, obviously, complete your healing. But, I love that card that says, "Turn your life into a masterpiece." I think that all water signs should be doing this anyway right now. So, it's a great time to kind of go for the gold. Do something that is hard or difficult or challenging. Or something that'll make you stand out with the Sun card, right? This could be like growing a business. Could just be you just doing anything. Doesn't matter. But I would do something here because clearly you could be turning your life into a masterpiece. By the way, I just dropped a card when I pulled the Knight of Wands. I will be picking it up in just a minute because I do want to see what it is. But you have the the King of Swords there, Scorpio, the Page of Pentacles, and the Fool. It's like some sort of new beginning, and you have a million new beginning cards here as far as I'm concerned. So, Page of Pentacles, the Fool, the Sun can represent a new beginning. The Four of Pentacles can represent needing to move towards a new beginning. And are you kidding? The card that fell is the Ace of Wands, so new beginning. Ace of Pentacles, new beginning. Three of Wands is about going on an adventure, needing to go have a new beginning. So, I would say that a lot of you could be turning your life into a masterpiece by following your bliss because you have the Ace of Wands and the Sun and the Knight of Wands. These are all cards of moving towards your desires. The King of Swords is kind of like the card of knowledge and wisdom. I don't know. I do feel something here where it's like, but that's not what I'm getting. Is what I'm trying to spit out. What I'm getting here is that you're ready. I'm getting something here about how it's like saying to me that you are like much more ready than you think or something like that. Or it's like you have all the knowledge and wisdom necessary to make a lot of progress right now. You have the Page of Pentacles. I immediately felt love before I even got into this part of the reading. So I do feel like there could be a new person coming in for you. Clearly could be an earth sign. You have plenty of earth. You have fire here. You have water. You have basically air. You have everything. So, it could be just any sign. Doesn't matter. And I would say that it's a person who is very wise, probably that King of Swords type person. Could be someone who's older than you, doesn't have to be, but I always look at the King of Swords as someone who is very mature. So it could be just a very mature person, someone who kind of like creates their own levels of success and stuff like that. So definitely a very solid connection that could be coming in for you here. You have the Fool, and the Fool is about a new beginning, taking a leap of faith towards something new. I really feel this reading is also saying that, I feel like it's saying to turn your life into a masterpiece, you need to follow your bliss, which we see right here. You have the Sun, you have the Ace of Wands. I believe the only thing that we need to do right now is move towards joy, happiness, abundance, follow your bliss type of thing. And I know that sounds airy-fairy and everything like that. And trust me, I'm like a very 3D person. Like I consider myself very 3D, right? I know everybody in the spiritual community is like, oh, you got to be in the 5D and all this other crap. And I'm always like, yeah, but we spend a lot of time in spirit. We spend a lot of time on the other side. As far as I'm concerned, we are here to have a 3D experience. So, I don't buy into the whole, I think it's fine. Don't get me wrong. I'm not criticizing anyone who believes this or anything like that. It's your life. Go for it. And, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that, I think we spend a lot of time in the 5D. I think we should be spending time in the 3D because that's why we're here. We're here to have a human experience, plain and simple. And, what I would say here is I feel like you are doing something very 3D, where I was going with that is the whole airy-fairy thing, right? It's like, I think that this is more, it's like, it is. Where after that, I just ranted for no reason. This is very airy-fairy, as in, I feel this Fool is going towards love, towards happiness. You have the Sun, Ace of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. I think that we're in a time where it's critically important, more important than ever, that we really do more things that we love so that we can bring more love into the world. It's just that simple. But I also believe that's the only thing we need to focus on right now. So, that's what I would be doing. I say this in every reading. That's how important it is. With the King of Swords, yes, you have the Three of Cups. Definitely going to be a celebration here with this person. So I feel like there's a very solid connection coming in for you. I feel like this person is like three people. I feel like I've said this to you before. It's almost like you're attracting someone who is, equivalent to three people. I feel like it's someone who's very kind, caring, giving, nurturing, all that stuff. So I feel like there's a very solid connection coming in for you. Love it, plain and simple. With the Page of Pentacles, you have the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is a change in direction. So Seven of Pentacles is a card of kind of that says, is the juice worth the squeeze? You know, he's normally looking at the Seven of Pentacles and he's saying, do I keep working on these Seven of Pentacles or do I go do something else? So I feel for a lot of you, new beginning again. With the Fool card, you have the Page of Swords. Yeah, if you're taking a leap in love, I feel like either you or a person, it's like you already have your eye on this person or each other. You're both looking at each other. You even have the Sun here. You do have the Eight of Swords, which could represent some sort of obstacle to getting to this person. I feel like you don't know how this person feels. Like even in your next row, in the unexpected, you have this card that says true feelings are masked. But I don't think this is bad. I just feel like you don't know how this person feels. Like maybe you work with this person or you've talked to this person before or something like that is what I'm getting. And it's like, I feel it's more just like about trying to figure out how they feel. You have this Satyr card. It says revelry, if I can say that word, and indulgence. So I would be careful of like the devil like energy here, and I would keep it, keep things stable. You have this, you do have this Ace of Wands in this Knight of Wands. Could be like a very steamy connection coming in for you. So, again, whatever. You're an adult. If you're watching tarot, you should be an adult. So, do whatever you want, right? But it definitely could be a very steamy connection. There you go. I've been up for days, so I don't know why that's going off. But the Knight of Wands is a card of adventure, and you have the Three of Wands, the Sun. Knight of Wands also moves towards his desires. The Ace of Wands, I always say, which is, the Ace of Wands is the card I dropped when I pulled out this Knight of Wands. The Ace of Wands is a card of like that spark of inspiration, that spark of hope. So I feel like you could be feeling like inspired or something like that to do something in your life. And I really feel you need to follow your inspirations on a like a very deep level. If you feel inspired to do something, and again, I think everybody is dealing with this right now where we're all feeling inspired to do something. And you might be saying then like, why are you talking about it if we feel inspired to do it? It's probably because it doesn't make sense is what I would say. You might be inspired to go do something like, start a cow farm or something like that, but maybe you don't know the first thing about farming, right? It's like, so I think we're all being inspired to do something that we like don't know how to do it. And also there are probably obstacles to doing it in the first place, like making money or like the need to make money. Very understandable. And you might be saying that it's impossible. How the hell am I going to start a farm if I don't have any money? But again, the answer is not to have an answer. The answer is to follow your bliss. It's like, what is the smallest thing you could do if you start becoming interested in cows, right? Well, right away you could start a YouTube channel talking about cows, right? That's the start. It's like, I don't think the universe isn't saying like, oh, you have to get to the finish line right now. You have to accomplish this thing that you are being inspired to do. The universe is saying, no, you just have to take the first teeny tiny little step, and if you do that, then you will start taking these big leaps, right? So again, I think it's about just getting started. You have the Sun, so really good. The Sun makes the entire reading more positive. I feel like there's a lot of happiness and joy coming in for you here. You have the Eight of Swords, and the Eight of Swords is self-imposed restriction. So again, I feel like there are no restrictions right now. I think we feel like there are restrictions because there are a lot of like, restrictions being imposed, right? Or there have been over time. But I feel like you need to realize just how many options there are for you to like accomplish something that you want to accomplish, and that's what I would say about this reading. With the Knight of Wands and the Ace of Wands, you have the Queen of Swords. I do not like these two together right here, but I would say I do feel this is your person. If you're looking for love, I feel that the two of you are not talking. But again, this might not be a bad thing. This might be you're not talking because you've never met each other, or you're not talking because you work together and maybe you can't talk about what you want to talk about or whatever, right? So there is some sort of something getting in the way of this relationship. It could also just be that this is like a secret admirer. They need to open their mouth, although I kind of feel like it's you that needs to open up here, if I'm being honest. So, there you go. With the Eight, I feel like I say this to you all the time as well. With the Sun, you have the Two of Wands. Two of Wands is about taking the lead and really taking control. You have two cards of leadership here. This card and also the Three of Wands, I look at them as very similar energies of like really taking the lead in your life, really making things happen, really kind of like creating more success in your life as well. So I do feel like you are creating a lot of success right now. With the Eight of Swords, you have the Lovers. You cannot make this stuff up. I literally said that I felt that you're stuck in love, or there is some sort of stuckness going on here with a person. And, really, I feel the answer is communication, obviously. or kind of like taking a leap of faith with the Two of Wands. Fool, Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is a card of taking a leap of faith, just like the Fool. He's standing at the top of his castle, and he has the whole world in his hands, but he like needs to get out into the world. He needs to go and have a new experience on the Two of Wands. So, for some of you, it might be about taking a risk. Also, to continue that story here, you have the 7th house card. It says relationship on it. Obviously, 7th house, house of relationships. You have this descendant card. It says invitation on it. So I feel like you are being invited by the universe to make a move. So especially if you're interested in a person, I think it's time to make a move. This could be any type of relationship, though. So if you're hoping to work together with people, or, especially for those of you that are starting something new, I think it would be an amazing time to, again, work with other people, or, get to work with other people. You have the 4 of Pentacles, 4 Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. I don't know what it is all of a sudden, but like water signs getting this type of stuff here. 4 of Pentacles is about needing to leave a comfort zone, needing to let something go. I feel like you're fearing that the story is going to be the same, that if you move towards a new person, it's just going to end the same way that the last one did. If you, take this, a risk on this person, that it's just going to be like the last one. It's like, I get that type of fears, those types of fears going on here. So I really feel like you have to let go of your fear with the 4 of Pentacles. Although I kind of feel good about the 4 of Pentacles, by the way. You go 4 of Pentacles to the Ace of Pentacles. So again, as far as finances are concerned, it looks to me like you're stabilizing your finances. You have the 4 of Cups here, which again could be like the past disappointments. This is a card of contemplation and apathy. So I feel like you need to like not think about something for too long. Going this way right here up to the Ace of Pentacles. It's almost like saying to me that you're like, I kind of feel like you're getting the offer of a lifetime. You have this card that says turn your life into, what the hell does it say? Turn your life into a masterpiece, right? So it's like you're getting an opportunity to turn your life into a masterpiece, but it's like, don't think about it too long. I would never encourage anyone to rush into something that they're not not comfortable with or whatever. And that's what I'm saying. But to me, like I have a very simple rule. If something is not a hell yes, it's a hell no. It comes from the subtle art of not giving an F, right? But he uses the F word in that book. So if it's not an F yes, it's an F no, right? And I think that rule changed my life. It's like one of those things where it makes decisions, like I see here, very simple. And so if you can't make up your mind, maybe that's the answer. But at the same time, I think you kind of really want something here. It could be with a person, your business, whatever. And I feel like this is saying you need to go for it. You probably really do want it. I don't think this hesitation is, I don't think it's because the answer is no. I think the hesitation is because either you've done something in the past and it didn't work out, like you tried to have love in the past, or you tried to, maybe you had a person that you really loved on a very deep level, and it's like maybe you kind of sense that this new person you will really love, and you're afraid of getting hurt. Or same thing in business or work or whatever else it is. I feel like the Queen of Pentacles, is saying that you have the resources necessary to make this happen. Again, Queen of Pentacles is the card of resourcefulness. She has everything she needs to, create a lot of success. So, there you go. I feel like you have all the things necessary to make something successful, plain and simple. With the 4 of Pentacles, you have the Page of Pentacles. I feel like there needs to be communication, like I said, especially here. It's like, this will make you very happy. Page of Swords is spying, so probably, it could be you, not calling you out, totally calling you out, but, it could be you spying on a person. I feel like communication will change everything going this way. Page of Pentacles, another card of a new beginning, so, just continuing on with that whole new beginning thing. With the 4 of Cups, could be a Virgo, by the way, for sure, so could be attracting a Virgo if it wants to focus. But I also feel like you've been through it. Again, this could also be part of the hesitation, is that you've been through it. You've healed to a certain point, right? The Hermit has been through a dark night of the soul. He has healed himself to a certain point, and it's like now maybe he's a little bit fearful of opening back up and getting hurt again. So, totally understandable, by the way, here for you, Scorpio. Like, I get it, not wanting to open up, not wanting to be open and get hurt again, or not wanting to risk it. But again, I feel like this will be worth the risk, opening up to something. And again, it doesn't have to be love. To me, it's just the Ace of Pentacles is what you're opening up to. The Ace of Pentacles, we'll talk about it, but it's an opportunity that you could be nurturing into existence. With the Queen of Pentacles, you have the Temperance card. Like, I feel like you need to realize that you've changed. I feel like you need to realize that you've gone through a transformation and you are different, and so it's like you're not approaching this situation, and sorry, I just messed something up here. You're not approaching something from an old perspective. I feel like you're approaching it from your new perspective, and that's what you need to realize, is that something is not going to be the same, or something is not going to turn out like you think again. It's like you're not going to, this is not a mistake or something. That's like what I'm getting here. Next, in the area of the good stuff, here you go. You have this card that says mistakes on it. Mistakes will be made, but you'll learn from them. How funny is it that I just said mistake, and there you go. It says bridge the gap between the expectations and reality. Past mistakes left you financially insecure. I would change that to say past mistakes left you insecure and kept you stuck. But this is not a mistake. It's like what you're about to get into is not like the past. You have a slow card that says making slow progress, but you're getting there. Remember, slow and steady leads to success that is sustainable. So there you go. You have the Ace of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, and the King of Cups. I kind of feel like this is the thing right here that will turn your life into a masterpiece, like that card says. I don't think it's going to do that. You're going to have to put the work in. But if you do, you will turn your life into a masterpiece. The whole entire reading is saying like a whole fresh start is coming in for you. Don't fear a blank canvas. That's what this reading is saying. It's like saying something new. Like I said, I have said 1,000 freaking times in this reading. Sorry, I apologize. Started a drinking game about it, right? But what I would say is, something that is a blank canvas, something that is a new beginning, is going to, lead to you turning your life into a masterpiece, something that you truly want. Ace of Pentacles is amazing. So, definitely a very solid opportunity. You have the Three of Wands here. Three of Wands is a card of expansion and growth. So I feel that there could be some sort of expansion, or something is expanding in your life. Probably you. Like, I feel like you're expanding into the universe. And the Three of Wands is like a fresh opportunity. You see those ships on the water there on the Three of Wands. They are heading out of the harbor. So I feel like there could be like a big opportunity coming in for you. It's like a new opportunity, something new, going in a new direction. So, I feel for a lot of you that this is encouraging you to get out into the world, but it is showing up in the good stuff. So something good is coming in. And you have the King of Cups. Could be a King of Cups type person. Could be a water sign that you're attracting if you are looking for love. Doesn't have to be. Could be any sign that you're attracting. But I also feel that, there could be distance here or something. Three of Wands, he has this boat back here. This boat literally represents adventure. And so some of you could be needing to go on an adventure to attract this person into your life. But, let's see. Let's find out. With the Ace of Pentacles, you have the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands, again, is about opening up. But again, it is showing up in the good stuff. So, it kind of says that you are not going to give up on something, that you are going to keep trying. With the Three of Wands, you have the Four of Cups. Love it. I love this Four of Cups. This is from the White Sage Tarot, and you can see those three cups are pouring into one cup. So it's like a very giving, solid situation is coming in for you. With the King of Cups, you have the Four of Wands. Are you freaking kidding me? This could be the person you marry right here. So, it could be a water sign coming in for you. Could be any sign. But Four of Wands, card of marriage. Four of Wands is also a card of freedom as well. And so, for a lot of you, it's like, it doesn't have to be love. You could be starting a business or making changes in your business, and that could be the thing that's setting you free. We're going to pull 5 main themes. You have this ostentation card. You need to realize that the past situation was fake, is what you need to realize. Right here. This is fake. This is real. I feel like you need to realize that the past wasn't real, whatever it was, and that you're getting into something that's much more real. Yeah, you have this flattery card. It's like, I feel you've learned to tell the difference. Look, these two faces are facing away from each other. These two faces are facing towards each other. It's almost like you've learned the difference between someone who's just trying to flatter you and someone who's actually legitimately is interested in you or something like that. You have this achievement card. Yes, I feel like there are definitely achievements coming in for you. The whole entire reading is like you're creating a masterpiece. You're going to have to put in the work. Not going to just magically happen, but, I feel there are achievements. I feel like you could be attracting a person who's very accomplished as well. They could have a lot of accomplishments. You have this resourcefulness card. Yes, definitely every single person gets like cards of resourcefulness, Queen of Pentacles, which you have in this card here. So I would be resourceful at this time. You have this influence card. Do not allow past influences to get involved in this situation. Again, you could see the snake with like Adam and Eve on this card. So I feel for a lot of you that this is saying that there is a very new situation coming in for you. And it's like saying, don't allow the past to doesn't even want to focus anymore. Don't allow the past to influence this like new situation that's going to be very good for you. I also, and again, this does not have to be love. I'm getting this could, the Ace of Pentacles is an opportunity to step off on a new path. You have to nurture it into existence. You have 2 aces here, but if you do that, it'll be very successful. I feel like this could be, other people, places, and things that are saying like, oh, don't do this, don't go in that direction. But again, I feel like you need to listen to yourself. I feel like you need to Trust your inner guidance. I feel like you need to listen to the things that you want to create, do, be, and have in your life. And it's going to lead. Can we get like an outcome here? I don't know. Excitement. I feel like you should be very excited about this blank canvas. I feel like you should follow your bliss, like I already said in this reading as well. That's what's going to lead to success. So, damn. I really like this reading for you, Scorpio. Pretty simple. So, thank you for being here, and definitely enjoy your week.